All right, we're here at 620 Grand Street here in Santa Monica. We started off by running our camera from the little unit at the back, and there's a 4-inch clean out here sticking out the back of the house like the end of a line clean out. And right now we've got our camera in 123 feet where we're just by the front unit, just past the front unit where we've got some pretty heavy roots over here. We cannot get our camera through here, so there is another clean out on the side of the house that we'll try to push our camera through here. Hopefully at less distance we'll be able to get through. So that's a pretty thick root over here. So we're going to pull the camera back. You can see that pretty thick, that root. Obviously we're going to definitely need to recommend hydrojetting here, but we're going to have a look at the line. As you can see, it's a clay pipe coming back on the outside of the house. Oh, this looks pretty okay over here. Those are just cobwebs. This is where the front unit comes in, right over there. Okay, got a little bit of roots coming through the coupling over here. Now, remember, we're here to check the main sewer line. We cannot check every pipe in the house. You'll have your general inspector crawl under the house. He's going to look at the plumbing, make sure everything's okay. Pipe's going to turn over here. That's where it exits the house. A little bit of roots coming through the coupling over here. We've marked that outside over there. So there it's going to come underneath the foundation of the house to a cast iron pipe. Getting a little old, but very minor rust buildup. Looks pretty good. Then it comes back to ABS plastic. This is the main line underneath the house. This is the back house. This all is in good condition, so you'll have the general inspector check everything underneath the house. We're here to check the main sewer line. We cannot check every pipe in the house. So here we are. We're coming out of this clean out here. You want to stop the recording or just pause it? Let's just pause it. We're going to go over to the other clean out and we'll continue our inspection over there. All right, so we're running the camera now from the 4-inch two-way clean out located on the side of the house by the front house. And we're all the way out to the property line by the sidewalk where we've come to a very huge root, a root in the line, which I've showed you. Mm-hmm.
There's a root in a joint.
You see, so we cannot get our camera through there. You see there? Mm-hmm. That's a pretty heavy root, that.
Yeah.
And as we come back,
be hard to see now. Yeah.
You see how it's holding water there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're going to have to tunnel a little bit under those steps, though.
Oh, so the pipe. Okay, yeah. Of course.
That's
dry.
a little dislocated, but that, in my opinion, that's fine because it's not going to prevent the water from flowing.
What are they made of?
Clay pipe.
Clay.
This is clay pipe.
With no metal lining?
They're probably cement joints.
Okay.
Okay, so keep coming back.
Is clay good?
Clay is a good material. The only thing is, in the old days, they used somebody installed the ABS plastic here, and they never put a clean out.
What's a clean out?
A clean out like what you're going through here. Because if there was a clean out down there, we could have maybe hydrojetted the line. There's just too many turns. So it's going to be very difficult. So we're going to recommend that that little concrete slab be broken up, the pipe moved and fixed, put a clean out,
Yeah.
and continue the inspection.
Got it.
Coming back now, we're going to show you that one spot I showed. Remember where there was the very thick root, which is like right over here. You see that?
Yeah. So there's a joint right there.
Yeah. So come back real. You see, it's kind of cracked. See, I personally, I think this should be replaced because you can see it. You see it. That's very heavy root,
It's going to keep growing.
and that's going to keep growing back all the time. If you're going to fix one thing, you might as well fix the other because coming back from here,
That looks fine.
it's pretty clean. And the only other little teeny root was up there,
Is
which that could be easily cleaned.
Is that another
but-
joint up there, or how does that? What's the? Oh,
That's where the pipe comes out the house over there. There was a little bit of roots there.
but it is a corner joint.
Yes.
Okay.
But that one you just saw, that's... I'm going to recommend, okay, you're going uphill?
Yeah.
I'm going to recommend, is this going into the house?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going into the house.
That's crazy. Just
Cast iron pipe,
Wow.
goes to ABS plastic, which is good.
Wow.
This is the main line going on, and there's the end of the line.
What a trip.
All right,
I've
so-
never seen this.
Okay, so let me go ahead and stop the recording over here, okay?